Just weeks ago, Webb unveiled the earliest known galaxy ever seen, a glowing relic from the dawn of the universe. That alone was groundbreaking. But now, something even more extraordinary has emerged from the darkness of deep space. A supermassive black hole, millions of times more massive than our Sun, has been detected, not sitting calmly in the center of its galaxy as black holes are expected to, but hurtling through intergalactic space at a mind-bending velocity of over 4 million miles per hour. This isn't just a black hole. This is a runaway gravitational monster, tearing through space, dragging a breathtaking trail of newborn stars behind it. Cut to narration. Dramatic background music begins to swell. This unprecedented discovery has electrified astronomers, physicists, and space enthusiasts across the globe, not only for its novelty, but for what it implies, that the universe, even after billions of years of observation, still holds secrets we never imagined. Traditionally, black holes are thought to be cosmic sinkholes, inescapable voids of darkness that absorb light, devour matter, and warp the very fabric of space-time. But this newly observed black hole is doing the opposite. Instead of pulling the cosmos into darkness, it's leaving light in its wake, forming stars as it slices through gas-rich regions of space like a cosmic jet engine. A shimmering trail of new stars, stretching over 200,000 light-years long, nearly twice the diameter of the Milky Way, marks its passage through the void. Visuals: star trail shimmering behind a dark, invisible object moving through space. Scientists were stunned. Never before had such a phenomenon been observed. How could a black hole, a cosmic entity known for obliterating light and matter, be responsible for the creation of stars? Researchers now believe that as the black hole travels, it plows through dense gas clouds in space, compressing the material in its path. This compression, like squeezing a sponge, causes the gas to cool and collapse, forming stars in its turbulent wake. This bizarre celestial behavior was confirmed not only by the James Webb Space Telescope, but also independently by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope, further validating its authenticity. The finding was recently detailed in the astrophysical journal Letters, in a study led by Dr. Peter Van Dokkum, a professor of astronomy at Yale University, who called the discovery a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic event. Transition: another unexpected discovery. But the cosmos wasn't unsurprising us. As Webb peered deeper into the ancient night, it captured a violent galactic collision, a dazzling spectacle known as ARP 220. This is not just any galactic merger, this is the brightest ultra-luminous infrared galaxy within 250 million light-years of Earth, radiating the energy of 1 trillion suns. Located in the constellation Serpens, ARP 220 is the result of two massive spiral galaxies colliding roughly 700 million years ago, unleashing a storm of gravitational chaos, compression, and explosive starbirth. Within a tight region just 5,000 light-years across, more than 200 colossal star clusters have formed, each one teeming with tens of thousands of stars. The gas content in this small region equals the entire gas mass of our own Milky Way galaxy. Webb's high-precision instruments revealed glowing rotating rings within each galactic core, dazzling with infrared emissions, and faint tidal tails stretching out like ghostly fingers, remnants of galactic arms pulled apart by gravity's relentless pull. Even more astonishingly, earlier radio telescope studies had revealed, "It's like finding a fully grown adult where we expected to see an infant," said world-renowned theoretical physicist Dr. Michio Kaku, his voice echoing the awe now rippling across the global scientific community. "These galaxies," he added, "are too massive, too luminous, too well-structured, far too mature, to exist so soon after the birth of the universe. Their presence shouldn't be possible. And yet, there they are. That changes everything." Suspense builds, music intensifies, visuals of ancient galaxies forming. This discovery has triggered a seismic shockwave across the field of cosmology. Could it be? That the blueprint of our universe is incomplete? Have we misunderstood not just the pace of galactic evolution, but the very origins of reality itself? For nearly a century, the Big Bang theory has been the unchallenged cornerstone of our cosmic narrative, the idea that everything began from an infinitely dense singularity, which exploded outward in an instant of creation 13.8 billion years ago. But now, these early galaxies, impossibly old, impossibly large, are disrupting that story. These ancient cosmic giants shouldn't exist so early. By our calculations, there simply wasn't enough time for such complexity to evolve. Unless our calculations are wrong. Unless something even deeper, even older, came before the Big Bang. These aren't just anomalies. They are cracks in the cosmic code. And through them, we may be catching our first glimpse of a much larger truth. Cut to image of glowing protocluster. Soft yet eerie background music fades in. NASA's James Webb Telescope also reveals something equally staggering, a galactic protocluster that existed just 650 million years after the universe's birth, a massive structure made up of tightly packed galaxies, already falling into gravitational harmony, already on course to become a future supercluster, like the enormous Coma cluster, home to over 1,000 galaxies. To find such an advanced structure forming so soon is like finding a fully built city in what should have been empty wilderness. Astronomers describe these galaxies as droplets in a gravitational stream, each flowing together, slowly, powerfully, to merge into a cosmic river destined to reshape the structure of the universe. This discovery hints at one of the greatest questions in all of science: what if the universe didn't begin in a single moment? What if it's been cycling, pulsing, breathing, through phases of death and rebirth, forever? Is time linear? Or is it a spiral? A loop? A fractal echo of something infinite? Final thoughts, reflective and awe-inspiring tone, soft piano music rises clearly. The universe is not just bigger than we thought. It's stranger, more violent, and more beautiful than we ever dared to imagine. With the James Webb Space Telescope, we're not just observing galaxies. We're not just collecting data. We are peering into the raw fabric of existence. We are seeing the childhood of the cosmos, when the very first stars blinked into life, when time itself was still soft, pliable, and forming. And in those first sparks of light, we are finding questions more powerful than the answers we came to seek. What lies beyond our cosmic horizon? What strange energies stirred the quantum foam before the first particles danced into being? Could there be other universes, other dimensions, bleeding into our own, ancient scars from a pre-Big Bang reality? And if the universe can grow galaxies that shouldn't exist, what else is it hiding? Call to action, calm, but filled with curiosity and wonder. The universe is whispering